Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar.
It's Mike here, and today we have another bike review for you. And which bike do we have going today? We have my custom built Twitter bike. Yes, you heard it, a Twitter bike. More info to come. So here it is. Here's my custom built hardtail. As I told you, that frame, even though it says Hippie Bicycles, that was designed by yours truly. And so, to give you the lowdown on this bike, specifically the frame, I was on AliExpress and I was just looking at all the different frames, because you know they have Chinese carbon frames and everything. I ran across a Chinese bike company called Twitter Bicycles, and they actually like use the same spelling and everything as Twitter, you know, the American social media company owned by Elon Musk. And which is why it's repainted, because I couldn't ride the trails, man, with Twitter on my bike. This is a Twitter Mantis 2.0 frame, just painted orange, came black. I am going to have links in the descriptions for all the parts here, because most of them were bought on Amazon, if not all of them. But let's get started. This is set up mullet, so you got 29 in the front, 27.5 in the rear. It is running a legitimate RockShox Judy TK Silver A3, extended to 120 millimeter fork. It is running tubeless with Schwalbe Tough Toms, and you can see there's some sealant leaking out because these aren't exactly tubeless ready. Went ahead, we've got some fun handlebars from Amazon. Like I said, links in the description. I even got these 50/50 grips on here from Amazon as well, with kind of repurposed those bar ends right there. Those are Rock Bros bar ends. It does have a full Shimano Dior 1x10 drivetrain on it. It's got the Shadow, if we go down here, it's got the Shadow Plus with the clutch derailleur, and running an IXF crank right there. Oh, also there's a Deca's chainring on there, but I shredded this thing for the past year. So we're talking about took it down some like downhill trails, jump parks. Literally, I have done everything on this bike, and it's holding up. So you know what? I really can't talk smack on the name because the quality of the frame is holding up. I went ahead and I did go with the Tektro Orega brakes. They are hydraulic single piston brakes, and they seem to work very, very well. If you come down to the rotors, you can see through there. I'm running 203 front and 180 rear. Those are Tektro as well. The color of the actual frame that I went with was called Pumpkin Orange. You know, I've been big into Halloween lately, and I just was digging the orange and black vibes. And it's got a quirky rear wheel, which, you know, that was off Amazon as well. The hub sound is absolutely amazing on this. I'll go ahead and see if I can at least get that sound for you. Dreams. And of course you got the chain guard right there to stop chipping of the paint. Same Schwalbe Tough Tom on the rear. I did buy a KS Line dropper post. That dropper post is actually literally sitting right there. I plan on selling this this bike this spring to someone who actually wants to get into trail riding, because this is a properly built bike. This thing can handle park, because I've ridden park on this. It does have a slackened head tube angle. I have a what is it? Works Components. You can see it right there. Works Components angled caps in it. What are they called? They call it like an angled headset. It's 1.5 degree slacker. So with it being mullet and everything, it ends up making it the head tube angle being around 67 degrees, which is literally cross country. So don't get me wrong, this is a cross country bike, but I tried to make it as trail oriented as possible. But what's on it right now is a Zoom C-post. I ended up buying this not really understanding the markets because I was out of mountain biking for so long, but bought this. The Zoom dropper post, not the best thing. Go with the KS. It's relatively the same price, but I'm gonna slap that back on it when I actually sell the bike. Went ahead and I went with a Road NATO Eva saddle as well. That is a pretty nice saddle, pretty comfortable, very lightweight. I think it's more like a road saddle, but it does the job. And it's got internal cable routing over here. I'll go ahead and flip the bike around for you guys so you guys can get a different angle. But I'm really digging it. Like, I still love the aesthetics of this bike. And someone's gonna enjoy this. This is such an awesome bike. Alright, so now that we've got the bike turned, as you can see, as I stated, on the front we do have the 203 Tektros, and we are running ceramic pads on these, and they're absolutely great. Haven't needed to change them all season. We got the 180s on the rear as well with the same thing, the ceramic pads. Totally dig it. But I mean, it is a pretty mean looking bike for a custom built trail bike. I totally dig it. But like I said, I'm gonna be selling this thing. I'm not sure of a price yet. I built this for roughly around, I want to say around $1,500 with all the parts, including mistakes that I made, because sometimes I bought things, ended up finding out I didn't like them. You know, you really can't return that kind of stuff, and you just kind of gotta eat it, you know, eat your mistakes. But this is it. This is a fully built bike. It's so sweet, man. It's got 1 year of abuse on it, and I say abuse in the mountain biker way, with love, man. I absolutely shredded this thing, took care of it. It's still got new sealant on it. Rebuilt the forks because, excuse me, there's a lot of people out there that are gonna correct me. The fork. I rebuilt the lowers and the top. So brand new grease, fluids ready to go. This bike is ready to go for another season. So like I said, this is not a for sale video, but if you are in the Triangle area in North Carolina, like the Raleigh area, interested in a bike, this is going up on the marketplace this spring, so keep a lookout on it. But I wanted to go ahead and show it to you guys. This is a Twitter bike. This is a Chinese frame, and this thing holds up. So, I mean, the quality control is there for the Twitter Mantis frames. But I hope you guys liked it. I did get this frame off of AliExpress. It was like $200. And I'll make sure that I provide the links for everything else. But thanks for tuning in, guys, and I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I did not film an actual build video on this, but I can go in depth over the parts if you guys like, because I did do a lot of custom building bikes, but now that I really don't have much time to really custom build the bikes now, I've been more so buying new bikes. But then again, I got one full sus, and then Marin sent me that other one. So I'm pretty cool with that. But tune in for more, guys. I appreciate you checking out my video. Stay groovy.